We'll keep her welcome in the hillside. We'll keep her well. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave Keeffe and this is ABL Reselling. As you may already have guessed, we're off to Wales this morning with a falsely false sense of optimism, humour and good cheer because I'm absolutely goosed. No change there then. It's 3:30 in the morning. Who is wide awake at this time? It's been a while since I've been over to Sherlock, which is a fantastic boot sale. Been a few times this year and it's always been really good to me. I will try to hit Warrington on the way back, but I'm not going to beat myself up if that doesn't happen. Quick stop for a coffee infusion and then we'll get on the road. All offers. How much is that? Thank you. Getting it back in the box is a challenge. Cheers, lovely, thank you. Hey, how much are your trainers?
10. I have quite a few vans there.
Yeah. What are they, vans?
So them.
They're a bit funky, aren't they?
Vans, all 4 of them.
How much are these?
I'll do them for 5. All the vans will do 5.
I like the look of those.
They are snazzy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do those for 5.
We do have change. We do have change.
Thank you very much.
Let's go get you the duck.
Dominic, guess what I've just found?
Yeah, let's go get you the duck.
What have we just found, Dominic?
Let's get you duck.
I was going to pick that up, but I didn't want to ruin your video.
That is epic.
Good for a swimming pool, that,
yeah, I was
wasn't
just thinking that. Where I'm going to put it.
it? A kid had we sat on it.
How much is it?
What do you want to give us for it? 2 quid?
I'll give you 2 quid for it. I'd give you 20 quid for it. But no, I probably wouldn't. But that's it. You've just made my day now.
Hang on, let's give you some change. Oh, that's funny.
You've made my day.
3.
That's great. Thank you very much. You've made my day.
You and your duck obsessions. You're gonna carry that around with you. You're gonna carry that with you in your arms.
May,
now,
look at it though. Look, give it a kiss.
No, not kissing the duck.
Kiss the duck.
Carry your trolley with your giant.
Nie, koła. Wracając stąd mi się po prostu koło i brty mi przewodem nie widziałem, więc było z prawej strony. Normalnie przysadłem do...
How much are your cycling jerseys?
Depending on which one.
Say that one for example.
Long sleeve, £5.
Not entirely convinced they were genuine, you know. Don't know enough about them. Morning. How much is your wetsuit? Pardon? 15.
Stitches.
We got your Altbergs?
15 quid for them.
Yeah.
I tried them on, I weren't well the fucking dog, they're too tight for me.
Yeah.
Snapped my ankle.
Right.
The size 10 are there.
10 medium, yeah.
What do you mean medium?
That's the fitting. Would you get a tenner on them? Oh shit. If I don't throw them at you.
Yeah, do 10 on them.
So, they've got to be the right fitting. Ready? Do it. Come on, earn your keep. Cheers, man.
Oh no, I dropped a beloved rubber duck.
Don't mess with the duck. How much are your leathers? What size are they?
Not sure.
Label inside.
Don't think it's got the size on it.
How much is your vanity set, bud?
£3.
Bargain. You throw the box in.
Oh yeah.
Nice, cheers, man. Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Morning, ladies.
Hiya.
How are you? It's just admiring your radio.
Ah, yeah.
How much is it?
Just a couple of quid. Comes with a blooming great plug. I imagine you could probably get a smaller one that would do the same job.
Yeah.
That's the one it comes with. I think they're fairly pricey normally, but
Yeah.
it's just not needed anymore.
No, fair enough. It's got to be worth a couple of quid, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. I think they go for ridiculous amounts normally.
Yeah,
This particular brand.
I buy it to resell.
Yeah.
I was just checking, and it's really weird. Without that,
Yeah.
next to nothing. It's really a shame.
really?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But that's the key
But
difference.
with the unnecessarily big plug.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
It's bizarre.
You know, if that's what they need.
Yeah, yeah.
Never gonna get it back up now.
Nope.
They're brand new. We've got a large and an extra large there.
Brilliant. How much are those?
5 for each. Looks like you're gonna need them later.
I think so. I'm the eternal optimist, so.
Yeah.
I think we're cool to sell them.
Yeah. We're gonna be like, oh, I wish I had a waterproof.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I've already had my day made anyway. This is my purchase. I've got to be showing
is it?
everybody.
You're happy with that?
I'm going to be showing everybody this.
That is beautiful.
I'm way
Do you know
impressed.
what?
Picture of that.
Of course you can, yeah.
Oh my god. That is just a thing
It's-
of beauty, isn't it?
it
You're
is.
gonna launch it down the river.
I love it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah,
How much did you pay for that?
£2.
That is
I'm
amazing.
a happy bunny.
Yeah.
I've no idea where I'm going to put it. Definitely not going to fit on my bath.
No.
I might just stick it on the top of the car.
Oh,
Have some kind of duckmobile.
yeah. Oh,
That's great. Thank you very
that's
much.
brilliant. Thanks
Cheers.
very much.
Yeah, it's okay, yeah. No problem.
How much is your jacket?
£10.
One for the trolley. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We are done at Chirk, and a fun time was had by all, wasn't it? Especially
rubber duck.
we made a rubber duck. Yep. Right, plan is we're going to hit Mackey's standard, have a bit of breakfast, and then go to the Warrington car boot on the way home. We've had a good result today, to be fair, but it's been better. Still, onwards and upwards. Let's hit the road, see what we can find at Warrington.
You're not even looking at the display on the back.
And I am impressed. I am impressed. I was looking at your Alpine Stars boots actually. That's all.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's up my street, that. Keep an eye on the trolley, lad.
Well, nice jacket.
Have you?
It's probably a bit dirty.
Yeah. How much have you got in your boots?
I've got them online for 60 quid.
Yeah.
But
I'll remember 2 offers.
Where do I need to be near?
Come on. One jacket.
On both.
Right. Well, you need to be near 30 quid.
Yeah.
And on those 50 quid left. Near.
Yeah.
Ish.
Alpine Stars T6. I'm chucking money at you already.
You can leave that there.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to pass on, I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, what's your offer?
Then
What's your shoes? You buy them all the time.
I know, yeah.
20 quid all the time.
That's true, yeah.
It's a Frank Thomas.
Would you do 20 quid on it?
Frank, yeah.
Yeah, go on, I'll do 20 quid.
Frank Thomas.
There was always going to be some happy medium. Yeah, I've got my assistant with me.
What about the boots?
No, there's not enough precedent for them. And
What can you do on them?
Youth Alpine Stars T6, 30 quid. Because of the size and weight of them, I'd be nowhere near what you're after from. Honestly,
Well, I said 50.
Yeah, I can only evidence a value to me about at 15. That's all I can evidence out.
Right.
And I know that you'll get more for that.
Well, I mean, you times that by 5.
Yeah, well, I can only evidence the T6 at about 40 quid, 30 to 40 quid.
Well,
yeah. So, I mean, it's worth a look. They're tidy enough. You're better off sitting on them. You'll get more from them. Yeah. I'll be straight with you. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I know there's no offence taken.
What about a VW cool box?
VW cool box. Now that would be worth looking at.
Ah, well. See, you need to look.
I know, yeah. This is why I love your stall.
And a massive piston.
I've been called out a few times. Bloody hell, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's not that much weight in it either, is there?
Original VW. It's got to look at the almighty eBay.
Yeah, of course. It's the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah.
What have you got on that?
I've got 40 quid on it.
Did you do 30?
35.
Yeah, you do 35.
You're going to escape when you can. I'm in a big selling mood. I'll sell you more stuff.
Oh, I'll buy more stuff if I can make it work. What is that? Is it just
Latex. It's latex over a fiberglass frame.
my word?
Yeah. She just built it out of her head, you know.
Yeah. I thought it was Boris Johnson.
I know. Well, a lot of people have said it does look like Boris or Trump.
It's yeah.
But it's just the hairy nipples.
Yeah.
Actually,
looks like somebody's had a go at them at some point.
Last week, one of them fell off, and she was looking for it on the ground.
Yeah.
When everybody had gone, she actually found it. Can't believe it.
Excellent. A nipple in a haystack.
You're going to leave me with my large top?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not finished looking yet, mind. There's always something to find. Medium. What have you on your arm?
I thought it was a stab vest, but it's not. It's for horse
Equestrian.
riding.
Yep, equestrian armour, yeah.
Yeah.
What have you got on that?
20.
I don't know how much they are, to be honest.
Well, consult the woo.
That was the worst impression of a horse ever.
Yeah. Well,
I shall press on for today.
Okay. What's your best on the stab? On the
stab vest. The thing that it's got going against it is I can't find a brand.
Well, that's got to be more. You can charge what you like.
Because it's rare. Yeah. Similar ones are going for 20 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're not going to get much money out of that, then?
No.
How much is that?
No. I'd probably break even on the postage though.
Yeah.
You've always got to look on the bright side, haven't you?
So what were you offering? Come on.
I'd be a fiver. No, honestly, I would love to help out, but it falls below me kind of minimum threshold. How much is your big cock?
Your big what?
Big cock?
Well, that's something I say. I've got 80 on it.
80 quid.
It came from a public house, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I don't mind anybody admiring it all day long.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, if you got it, flaunt it, that's what I say.
So, £5.
I'll do a £5, yeah. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks.
Right, I shall bid you a fond farewell.
Right, yeah.
All the very best to you.
I'll see you again.
See you again.
Thank you.
This guy here.
How you doing, man? What have you got in your snowboards?
15 quid.
15?
It's worth that just for the laugh.
Appreciate it, thank you. What have you got in your skate?
Tenner. Original socks as well.
Would you go 5 on them?
Hey?
Would you go 5 on them?
Go for 7.
I could do 7. No, it's alright. That'll do. It holds it in securely. How much are you on your cases, bud?
I'll do that one for £7.50.
Yeah.
The big one for a tenner.
Tune. Tune.
Ramstein.
Yeah, my daughter went to see him about 2-3 weeks back. Said it was the best live show she's seen.
Yeah.
Would you do 15 the pair?
Sorry?
Would you do 15 the pair?
Yeah, go on then.
Cheers, man. Have a good one, pal.
Ben, stop it now. You want to sleep?
What's your boots?
I'll just go and put that on. Literally, I turn around.
I might save you a bother.
They were over 100 quid, and I'll be honest, they were mine, and I've only wore them probably 5 or 6 times. And I don't go on bikes now.
No. They've been stored a while, I take it.
Hey?
They've been stored a while.
Yeah, they were in my cupboard.
Yeah.
Front, just put in a nice bag.
Thank you very much.
Well worth it.
Follow you, keep doing a great job.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it, bud. So this, I started out flipping stuff like this back in the day. Good place to start and stuff like that. Well, that was a very pleasant surprise. Didn't expect to do anything at all from Warrington really, but absolutely smashed it. Trolley's full. I've even got the boy carrying stuff. Can't cram like that really, can we? Right, let's get everything home, take you through what I picked up and let you know how much it's getting listed for. I'll see you after a nap because, man, we need a nap. Oh, what a jolly good day. Batteries still haven't quite fully recharged. Total spent today was £177.80, and for that I got 19 items. But check some of these items out. Really unusual, really cool, some potential very high returns as well. Some silly pickups as well. Won't be me if I didn't pick up something daft. And potentially one fail. Not too big a one. Well, it is kind of big scale wise, but as cock-ups go, I've made bigger ones. Let's get into it then and show you what the hell I'm on about. I'll strap the GoPro to my head and obviously take you through what I got. Can you tell what's made me so happy? Didn't miss an opportunity to embarrass Dominic there as well, obviously. Right, let's get into it. First up, a personal purchase. I recently bought myself a new Nespresso machine. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys how trippy I am over coffee. And these were an absolute bargain. I got 7 boxes of 10 for a tenner, which is an absolute bargain. They should keep me going for a while. Fuel those early mornings. The first of these purchases for resale was this extremely cool VW cool box by Kamal, K-A-M-A-L. Is the brand. It appears to be the brand anyway. That's the only branding I can find on it. This is a really properly vintage bit of kit. It appears to be made out of alley. It has got a bit of wear. I think this has intentionally been made to look, oh maybe not, it is a grubby. I'll give it a clean up kind of thing. And there are marks on it on the paint and that. Originally I thought this was just a bog standard tin box. I thought it might be a cooler kind of thing because of the lid on top and the style of it. I thought it had just been painted with the VW decal, but running my hands over it, I found that the logo is actually embossed. So this was purposefully made like this. Very, very cool bit of kit. I did actually pay up for this at £35 though, but I'm anticipating a listing value of £100 on that. I might have to sit on it for a while. There are some comps at around about that kind of value, very few and far between, so I'm going to stick to my guns on that, stick it on the top shelf in the lockup and just wait for the right buyer to come along. Had to look past the grubbiness on these boots. The laces do need waxing because they are a little bit stiff. This was a lady was saying, oh, I've only worn them once or twice. Yeah. Things that people say at boot sales, that's going to go on that list. They're not actually too bad a nick, but they have been worn more than once or twice. So looking past the grub on them, these are BKS ladies low leg boots, motorcycle boots obviously. I think she said they're a size 5 or 6. Yep, size 6. Listing value I'm going to put on those once cleaned up is £40. Couple of flight cases now. Just recently I have sold quite a few of this type flight case. Always checking inside to see if they've got any sponge in them. It's just a bit of a selling point. This is removable anyway, and obviously it's sectional so people can adjust it to their own needs. The more of that foam it's got in, the better, because like I say, it is just a selling point. 2 sizes of these, so that's the first one, and the second one, a smaller one. Again, checking inside. Reasonable amount of, I didn't notice that before, it's like a camera strap, bit of a Brucey bonus, bit smaller. These are going to be sold to obviously people with cameras perhaps, but when I list these I'm using keywords like lighting equipment, like microphones, like obviously camera equipment, good juicy keywords like that. Listing value wise, the larger of the two are going to be is going to be listed for £30 and the smaller of the two £20. Incidentally, I've realised I haven't mentioned this for a while as well. When I'm putting a valuation on things, it's always plus postage. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Obviously, there's more modern versions of the Big Mouth Billy Bass. This is one of the older versions. Haven't tested this yet, but what I've found with stuff like this is even spares and repairs, I'm going to get my money back. I paid very, very little for this. I think, if memory serves, about £3, say. There's a few different styles on it. I think that on the more modern ones, the backboard is more of an oval-ish shape. For the video, I'm going to assume it's working and put a listing value of £35 on that. I'm going to stick to my guns on this as well. I know that's the higher end of the comps. The reason I'm going to stick to my guns on it is because I'm very aware, I know it's only September, but we are a month away from Q4, and that's when things really start getting exciting. I've been picking up loads of these. Obviously you guys will have known because you've watched all my videos and because you think I'm great. Oldberg Defender boots, good nick. I'm not sure whether these have been resold or not. If they have, it's been very well done because the soles look pretty new. They are Vibram soles, which would be an indicator that if they have been resold, that it's been done properly. Good decent size at a size 8. Condition wise, just need a wipe over. No significant dinks, tears, and certainly no damage. Listing value on those, £40. Now I can't remember the name of the guy that sold me this at Warrington. I feel he's quite embarrassed actually because he's such a nice bloke. I bought him off him a few times now, so if that's you and you're watching this video, just hit me up in the comments because I feel a bit of a tit for not remembering your name. My apologies. Anyway, this isn't a stab vest, this is equestrian armour. I'm going to go with an adult size. It's a medium, but I think it's an adult rather than a child. Had to wriggle around on price on this, but I was as I usually am with sellers, I was very honest and told him actually this is how much I can pay. It wasn't me trying to kick him in the nuts or anything like that. It literally was a case of, I think originally he wanted £20 for this, but that's exactly what I'm going to be selling it for. So I was honest about him, told him what I could pay to make it worthwhile, and obviously the ball was in his court then to decide whether that was good enough for him. Fortunately, it was very generous and decided that it was, so I paid £5 for this, and it's, like I say, it's going to get listed for £20. Now this is a bolo because they do do come up quite regularly at boot sales. This is a 10-piece vanity set. You can get them in different numbers because obviously there's bits missing. More often than not, you'll find a brush, a mirror. Is that 2 mirrors? Might be 2 different sets here actually. Yes, 2 different sets. So I probably will bundle these together anyway. So that's that set. That's that set. That's that one. There we go. Originally I thought this was a complete 10-piece set, and I've put it down on my notes as such. It's a bit of a damage to that comb. I think that almost certainly goes with that one, and that with that one, and a random glass tray possibly to go with that one, say. So what I've done for my notes, because I'm only just realizing that this is 2 different sets, is put it down as a 10-piece set, but it's actually 2 5-piece sets, which kind of throws my notes out a bit, because I put a listing value of £50 on it as a 10-piece set. The last one that I sold, which had a little alarm clock with it as well, if I can find the picture I'll put it on screen now, dead pretty, that went for £69. But I'm still picking up the smaller vanity sets as well. Obviously vintage stuff, dead easy to check as well. I mean, really, it doesn't matter that there's a couple of teeth missing off the comb. I think these are largely bought for display purposes. It does need a bit of a clean, but it's not much effort at all. It doesn't really change the grand total for today, because I'm going to put a listing value on of £25 each on them. But because of how regularly these come up at boot sales, keep an eye out for them. The larger number of pieces, and particularly if they're all the same patterning and whatnot, if you get a 10-piece set that's all the same, then you can command those 60, 70, 80 pound price marks. Again, from my friend, the Stab bestseller, this is a Frank Thomas leather jacket. There's nothing special about it. It's just a plain black leather jacket. Frank Thomas is a well-known, well-respected brand. This is a decent size as well, a UK 48 chest. There's no shoulder armour in this, and no elbow armour, and there almost certainly would have been originally. Let's just check the back. No back armour either. It's not really too off-putting, the fact that it's got no armour. I'll sell this as it is, but if it was sort of like a very fancy jacket, it would be worthwhile me investing in getting armour, because you can pick up a full set of armour for under a tenner. So if this jacket had significant value, or there's something exceptional about it, then it would be worth my while spending that money. But even so, as it is, I'm very happy, because of the condition of this, to stick a listing value of £45 on it. There are a couple of marks on it, but in fact I think that'll probably just wipe off with a baby wipe. So there's no tears on it. Very, very important when you're checking out motorcycle gear like this, pants, jackets and whatnot, is check all the zips, because people are really heavy-handed with them. On some of the cheaper jackets, the zips are just pants, and you'll get the toggles that'll break off, the teeth that'll come away and render the zips useless, kind of thing. So check all the zips. So you've got zips on cuffs, obviously pockets, main zip, and any other pockets, kind of thing. On the pants, you'll often get zips on the ankles as well. By far the pickup of the day, and I can't believe these were at Warrington. I can't believe these were under the table. I just nearly fell. In fact, this was a double fall on my backside moment, because I saw Bauer quad skates and I thought, I'm having those if the price is right, because Bauer are a brilliant brand and their products hold very, very good money. I suspect these were overlooked by Joe Public because there's no wheels on them. Didn't put me off in the slightest, and I'll tell you for why. 2 reasons really. These are Bauer Turbo, the original 90s quad skates. Check out the comps on these. They are just unbelievable. Huge selling point is the fact that they've still got their original socks with them. Doesn't matter a dot that they haven't got any wheels in this instance. It would have been slightly nicer if they were present, but it's not the end of the world. They have got the stoppers on. Now, depending on how these clean up is depending on where I will land on the listing value. Obviously the laces are a bit tired as well, but stuff like that it's a matter of taste as well. It's going to get swapped out almost certainly. These skates with the wheels, you're looking at £400 to £500 in this condition with no wheels. Obviously it's going to depend, like I said, where they clean up, but I'm going to put a listing value on them for the video of £200. I've evidenced that out, so I'm pretty confident on that as well. And looking at the condition of them, there's no horrible gouges. A lot of this, I mean, obviously it's a plastic body kind of thing, but a lot of this will wash up and polish up kind of thing. These skates have paid for the entire trip out today, including Mackey's. I paid up a little bit for these. Oh, did I? Or did I pay a £5 for these? Can't remember. I'll have to check back on the video. They just need a bit of cleaning up. There's nothing, there's no nasties about these boots at all other than a grub. I just picked them up because they're unusual. I do like my Vans anyway because I sell them very regularly. These are very quirky, that they've got tassels on. I think they're a size 7. Listing value on those, £20. And the elephant in the room. The elephant duck in the room, Mr. Ducky the Third. I haven't come up with a name for this guy just yet, so hit me up in the comments if you want to name this duck. I have absolutely no idea where it's going. I think it might have to go on the windowsill in my bathroom. It's certainly not going on the bath. But I saw this for £2. I had to pick it up. I think I'm addicted to quack. Sorry. Paid £2 for it. Obviously not going to stick a listing value on it because it just made me smile. Now, I know I might be repeating myself because I'm pretty sure I picked up one of these just recently. This is a pure Evoke 1 DAB radio. Be wary when you're picking stuff like this up. I mean, obviously with electrics, you pay your money as you take your chance as far as it working boot cells anyway. You can only really rely heavily on the condition. Good telltale signs, aside from the cosmetics, is how straight the area is. If it's been abused, usually the aerial will show dents or be bent or be missing bits kind of thing. But with the Pure Evoke 1, particularly, in fact with any of the Pure Evoke radios, the difference between with and without power supply is just unbelievable. Without a power supply, not really worth picking up because these can't be battery operated. It's power brick only. So without, you're only looking at about maybe £5-7 kind of thing. I mean, they're not significant value anyway, but make sure that what I'm getting at is make sure they've got the power supply with it, and ideally the genuine power supply as well, which will say Pure on it. And just as a double check, make sure it actually fits the hole. So with the power supply, listing value on that Pure DAB radio, £20. Something else I paid up for, but it was worthwhile. I've sold, in fact, every single barber wax jacket I've had just recently has sold within a week for decent money. This is in great condition as well. It feels like it's been re-waxed, so that's a good selling point. Got a little barber pin badge on it as well. This is a size medium barber Game Fair wax jacket. Again, checking the zips and the poppers are all present and correct and in good working order. Checking there's no rips, so check the pockets and check the externals, make sure there's no tears. I did pay up, like I say, at £30, but listing value on this jacket, £80. 2 brand spanking new Regatta waterproof coats. They're just sort of like wind cheaters. They're not lined or anything like that, aside from a little sort of like mesh lining. So not really winter wear, but decent hiking jackets. Regatta's a good brand. You can get good returns on older and used Regatta clothing, particularly the coats and that. Just recently I sold Regatta quilted coat for about £40, say. These are brand new with tags. Paid a £5 a piece for them, and they will be getting listed for £25 each. Another wax jacket. PG Field isn't the best of brands. It's certainly not up with the Barbers of this world, but this is a wax jacket, and wax jackets across the board sell really well. I've got history of selling pretty basic wax jackets for like horse riders and stuff like that, and getting sort of like £30-40 for them after paying obviously not very much. The fact this is branded is a big selling point. Size medium, very cool looking as well actually. Again, I'm probably undervaluing this a little bit as well because it looks so nice, but the listing value I'm going to put on it for the video is £35. Now, save the potential cock up till last today. I got a bit carried away. I did get a bit carried away. I did look at comps, obviously, as I always do, when I find something that's unusual or just decide it's worth checking out. That's where my head was at with this Crazy Creek Yank 125 snowboard. It's a selling point that it's got its fastenings with it, but when I checked comps, I saw a couple of £100 comps that it didn't actually sell for £100. They went on offer, so I don't know actually where that landed up. So I'm a bit of a loss with it. I paid £15 for it. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the chuff to post. I'm going to put a very, very tentative £50 listing value on this. It'll be an experience. It will be an experience. It's not in bad nick, actually. There's no horrible hangy offy bits, all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's nothing special about it. I don't know anything about snowboarding or snowboarding equipment. I do obviously rely on, for most things, on what eBay comms are telling me as far as evidences goes. It looks pretty cool with its decals and all that kind of stuff, so it's an experience. Worst case scenario, it'll be a lesson learned. Well, that worked out rather well. It's always good to spend time with Dominic as well and teach him the family business. And credit where it's due, you've got to have respect for a 16-year-old lad who'll drag his backside out of bed at 3:30 in the morning to travel over to a different country with his old man to hit the boot sales. He did actually fall asleep on the way back, but I mean, you can't have everything. I nearly did as well. I was driving. It's not true. It's not true. Now, I've got a bit of a treat for you for the end of the show. I think it's 3 weeks ago now. It was August Bank Holiday weekend, and the bike club that I'm involved in had their annual rally. Lots of fun was had by all. Plenty of music, plenty of beer, plenty of partying. And on the Sunday afternoon, there was an acoustic session, and I was introduced to a guy called Sherlock. This musician is phenomenal. I've been in contact with Ashley and got the nod to use some of his content for the end of the show. Check this guy out. He is absolutely amazing. On that note, I'll say my usual spiel. If you've got any entertainment out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel. If you spotted anything that I missed as we've been going around the boot sales today, hit me up in the comment section below. And of course, hit the subscribe button. Notification bell will give you a notification next time I post a video up. Enjoy Ashley Sherlock. I'm sure you will. I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. See you in the next one.
I should maybe cut my hair, and I should go to church, just the one my grandfather built. But I know my rights from wrongs. Something's telling me to leave this place, but I go home singing, oh.